Welcome everyone in lecture 6 of unit 3 CFG context free grammar. Let us discuss some problem uh, given in the exercise 3.5 first. First one is L is equal to a raised to power n, b raised to power m, n plus m is a1. And this is a known language as we have designed as we have written the regular expression for this language earlier in face-to-face classes. Here n plus m is even means that both n comma m is even, or both n comma m is odd. Only then n plus m is even, when both are even or both are odd. So in regular expression it is written as it is a regular language. Both are even means double A closure followed by double B closure. N is even and m is also even. And both is odd means even followed by odd, even followed by single A makes it odd. Even B is followed by single B make it odd. So grammar will be written as S tends to either this case, let double A closure as A and double B closure as B, or this case, double A closure followed by A, double B closure followed by B. A is double A closure and B is double B closure. So this will be the grammar. Now look at the second language. L tends to an, bm, n greater than equal to 2, m less than 4. N greater than equal to 2 means a must be minimum 2, and m less than equal to 4 means that b can be 0 or 1 or 2 or 3, maximum 3. So it can be written as 2a or more than 2a followed by 0b plus 1b plus 2b plus 3b. Grammar will be S tends to A is followed by B, where A can be minimum 2a, 3, 4, 5, 6, any number of A, and B can be either epsilon or B or double B or triple B only. Move to the third language, and it was L is equal to A raised to power n, B raised to power m, and m greater than equal to 3. It's mean that product of n, the count of n multiplied by count of m should be greater than equal to 3. So we have to look at the minimum condition, nm is equal to 3. So it can be possible only when a should be minimum 1, and if a is minimum 1 then b should be minimum 3, or if a is minimum 2 then b should be minimum 2 to make it greater than equal to 3, or if a is 3 then a is minimum 3 then b should be minimum 3, so that the product of n cross m should be greater than equal to 3. It is minimum 1a, it is minimum 3a, it is minimum 2a, minimum 2b, it is minimum 3a, and it is minimum 3b. So it can be written as either single A or more, triple B or more, plus double A or more, and double B, and any number of B greater than 2, 2Bs, or 3A followed by any number of A, then single B followed by any number of B. So it can be written as S tends to A star, let capital A, triple B, B star, or double A star, double B, B star, or triple A star, and single B, B star, where A is A closure, A star A closure, B means B closure. Let's move to the language number 4. Language 4 was the easiest one. L tends to AN BM, where N is greater than M, or N equal to M, or N less than M. If you took any number of A or any number of B, one of these conditions will always follow. It is natural, two number will be either equal to or less than or greater than. So this language is simply A star B star. S tends to AB, A is A star A closure, and B is B closure. Let's move to the language number 5. Language 5 was L tends to AN B n minus 3, n greater than equal to 3. If you put n is equal to 3, you will get 3a and 0b. If you will put n is equal to 4, you will get 4a single b, or so on, 5a double b. There is always 3 a's more than b's. If b is 1, the a's are 4. Age count of a is 3 more than count of b. So this language can be written as L tends to n plus 3 b, where n greater than equal to 0. B raised to power n, where n greater than equal to 0. So grammar will be S tends to 3 a's are greater than equal number of a and bn. It is like 3a an bn, and x is equal number of a and b. It is a and bn. So move to the language 5. Language 6. L is equal to an bn cm, n greater than equal to 0, m greater than equal to 1. It is simple. We have to match number of a's with number of b's, and c can be any number greater than equal to 1. S tends to equal number of a's and b's followed by any number of c greater than equal to 1. X is equal number of a and b, a cross x epsilon, because n is 0, there will be epsilon. C tends to C positive closure, CC/C. Question number 7. L is equal to AN BM CM, n greater than equal to 0, m greater than equal to 1. Here count of age are can be anything from 0 to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on, and but we have to match count of B with the count of C. Count of age are independent, and count of B is matched with count of C, and there should be minimum 1 B and 1 C, because M is 1. So it can be written as S tends to A X, where A can be anything, A closure, N is 0, so it is A closure, and X is matching of B with matching of C with minimum 1 B and 1 C. So B, X, C, and there is 1 B and 1 C. Let's move to the important question. Question number 8. L is equal to AI B raised to power C, B raised to power J, C raised to power K, I not equal to J, or J not equal to K. And first look this problem, I equal to J or J equal to K. I equal to J or J equal to K can be written as, if I equal to J, it is like AN, BN and CM, or if J equal to K, it is like AM, BN, CN, as we did previous problem. A is independent here, B should be matched with C. I equal to J mean C is independent, B should be matched with C, and here I comma J comma K is greater than equal to 0. So now look the original problem. L is equal to A raised to power I, B raised to power J, C raised to power K, I not equal to J or J not equal to K. I not equal to J can be written as either I greater than J or I less than J, and J not equal to K can be written as J greater than K or K or J less than K. So there are 4 independent cases: I greater than J, I less than J, J greater than K, J less than K. I less than J means there are some A's making count of A more than count of B. So A and Bn is equal count of A and B, and we add some A's here, and C is independent. C closure. I less than J can be written as there are equal number of A's and B's, and some B's are added after A and Bn, so count of B is more than count of A, and C is independent. J greater than K can be written as B is matched with C, and some B's are added here, and count of A's are independent. And it is J less than K is can be written as B is equal to C, and some C's are added here, and A is independent. So here we have to fulfill these condition, and we have to maintain the order of A and B, order of A, B and C. First A is come, then B, then C. So there are 4 cases: S tends to S1 slash S2 slash S3 slash S4, where S1 can be written as A positive closure, X and C closure. A is A positive closure, X is equal number of A's with equal number of B, A and Bn, starting from epsilon, because I J K is greater than equal to 0 given. So it is S1. S2 can be written as A and Bn. We have already derived A and Bn, X, and we add some B positive closure, and then C closure. C closure is here CC slash epsilon. So X is already written, C is already written, so we have to write only about B plus BB slash B. Let's move to the third case, S3. S3 can be written as A closure, say A1, and B positive closure. B positive closure is already written as B here, so we write it B, and B and C, and let's say it is Y. So A1 is A positive closure, A1 slash epsilon, and B is already written, and Y is BYC slash B slash epsilon. To match B with C, it is B and C, and S4 is A closure is A1, B and C closure, B and C is Y. We have already written Y, and there is C positive closure. C positive closure, let's C1. C1 is equal to CC slash C, because it is positive closure of C. So it is all okay for this lecture. Bye bye.